I have no idea why I love crabs so much. It's one of those things in the world that you either love it to the point that you're obsessed with it or really hate it. Especially those who are allergic to it, that would be understandable. I am on the love it side of the spectrum, so everywhere I go, if I see crabs in the menu, 100% sure that's what I'll order. But do you have any idea how expensive crab is? I looked it up in my Costco app. It's $320 for 10 pounds. Are you kidding me? That's $32 per pound. I shouldn't be surprised that it's expensive. Every restaurant you go, they are just really pricey. Buffets with unlimited crabs on Sundays, they command more than $100 per person. I can justify spending that much if it's like a big occasion or there's a big celebration in my family, but not for a normal weekend. It's obscene to spend that much on crabs. If you're rich and have extra money to splurge, why not? Go ahead. Other than the price, there are so many reasons why I should hate crab. Primarily, it's hard to eat. Look at those shells. You already pay a hefty price for it, and then it will ask you to work for it so that you can eat it. Speaking of shells, it doesn't just make you work, but it's also dangerous. Let me tell you a quick story. When I was a little kid back in the Philippines, I had an uncle who just came from the province and brought a big basket of crabs. It was a feast. But at that time, commodities in the Philippines were not that expensive. Crabs and seafood were very affordable, unlike today. So going back to my story, I was munching on crabs and cracking them, and then suddenly, a big piece of shell got stuck in my throat. I was choking, and then my lola, who loved me to death and wouldn't let his favorite apo get hurt, brought me bananas and white rice and asked me to swallow them, and that will push the shell down. I remember so clearly that I've eaten obscene number of bananas and cups of rice, but didn't work. After an hour of attempts, nothing worked and my throat was already bleeding. That was the time that they brought me to a community clinic and the doctor put a big clamp to keep my mouth open while he extracted the shell from my throat with a long tweezer. I was 10 years old. See how traumatic this was? But still, in spite of all the trauma and pain, I still love crabs today. So when I saw in my local grocery store that this crab was only $5.50 per pound, that's a no-brainer. You would argue that this was not as good as those $300 in Costco or in expensive restaurant. Yes, I agree, they are not. But who cares? If it's that cheap, grab it. Most of the time in life, we don't need the best all the time. And the expensive ones doesn't mean they are the best. It's okay to have something cheap and affordable to satisfy your craving. We truly enjoyed this crab even though it's a little salty. But pairing it with some wine, arroz caldo, and this Chicago view made me love crabs all the more. Thanks for listening to my rant.